ஒருத்தர் இருக்காங்களா? இருக்குல்ல? எஸ். குட் மார்னிங் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ. I said good morning to everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
இவ்வளோதான் இன்னைக்கு. ஏன் ஒரு டெஸ்ட்டுக்கு படிக்கிறாங்களா? Yes. How was the paper yesterday? Manageable. Yes, listen here. Today we are going to talk about yes, listen here. So today we are going to have an important discussion. Please close your pens, close your books and listen here. Fine. So welcome back. Good morning everyone. So today we are going to talk about the preparation towards paper 3. Okay, and I'm just going to tell you minimum 60 marks how to secure in paper 3, so that once we secure 60 marks, okay, once we guaranteed 60 marks, then other papers and all accordingly we can manage. Is that right? So I'm just telling you this idea, this concept before 2-3 months. So that means we have still more time. So if I can secure 60 marks today, in 2-3 times it has to increase. Is that right? Now, so let us start with what should be done and what and all to be focused, okay, and work on that direction only. Okay, we have to work on that direction and definitely you will be successful. And whatever I say, and it will happen. I am guaranteeing you that 60 plus in paper 3. It's a guaranteed. Okay, fine. There are 3 problems. Excuse me. There are 3 things where we need to focus. There are 3 things. Point number 1, time management. That is the most important thing. What is it? Time management. In 2 hours, we have to answer 100 questions. That is not a simple task what you are going to face. It's a difficult task. It's a difficult task. So, time management is the biggest task. Once you through that time management, then you are done. That is point number 1, time management. Point number 2, excuse me. Point number 2, lack of preparation or awareness. Okay, lack of preparation or awareness about the paper. I am not questioning your mathematical skill or statistic skill or logical reasoning skill. I am not questioning your skill. Okay, but there is lack of awareness. We think, most of the time we think that we know better than others. That is the biggest drawback here. So, lack of preparation and awareness, the biggest problem. We should know about what exactly the type of paper is going to be. Say, I always used to tell you one thing. What is it? Prepare for the worst and hope for the best. So always prepare for the worst case scenario and hope for the best case scenario. This is what we have to do for paper 3. Now, point number 1, time management. Point number 2, awareness and lack of preparation. And point number 3, the most important point, fear and decision making skill. Okay. See, the problem, we think that we are not fear about, we don't get scared about the papers and all. No, sir, I am not at all scared, sir. Okay. We believe that we are okay, but inside we are scared. Okay. Inside we are crying. So that is the biggest problem here. That is the biggest problem here. Fear. We need to fight for fear. Sir, you are not talking about scoring marks or this topic to be prepared, that topic to be prepared. I will come to that point, okay, later. But actually these are the 3 core points. And these 3 core points, not only for paper 3, it is for entire CA foundation papers. Fortunately or unfortunately. And many of CA foundation students facing this problem. Okay. Out of these three, the biggest enemy, can you tell me what is the biggest enemy out of these 3? Out of these 3 points, whatever I said, what are the 3 points? Time management, lack of preparation and awareness, fear and decision making. Out of these 3 points, which is the worst point and which is the most important point we need to do? We need to focus. Very good. What is it? No, fear and decision making. You need to work on that part. Time management, it will happen. Don't worry. By keep on writing, by practice, it is going to happen. Time management is going to happen. Okay. And this one, what is next? Time management, what is it next? Lack of preparation. Of course, it is our responsibility. We will make you right. Okay. I will make you right and I will make you make sure that your preparation is 100%. Time management also, it's my responsibility. And this one, preparation, my responsibility. Okay, preparation, my responsibility. I am taking responsibility. But the third one, fear and decision making, it is not my part. Is that right? You have to fight in yourself. But unfortunately, many of you are not ready to face those things. That is the biggest problem. Is that right, my dear? So, fear is the first thing what we need to do. Sir, how to come out of fear, sir? Next question will arise. How to come out of fear, sir? If you want to come out of fear, only one thing, we need to face it. Am I right? See, you got scared, your fear, that is, you got scared about the papers, etc., this, that. Sir, how to come out, sir? The next question you will be asking, the only one thing, what you need to do? Go and face. Problem solved. If you don't face, then you are screwed. So, my dear children, please remember to clear the CA foundation. I am talking only about CA foundation. Intermediate also it is applicable, final also it is applicable, but by the time you are matured enough, no need to talk about these kind of points there. Because you know about time management in intermediate. You know time management, just tell them. You know time management and decision making, everything you will come to know in what? It is in, excuse me. Yes. Sorry guys, excuse me. Fine. So, where we need to work? Fear. This fear up to CA final, it will come. But once you fight in CA foundation itself, then you will be relieved. Is that right, my dear? So, today we are going to talk about paper 3. Similarly, that is next week or some other day, we will be talking about paper 1, paper 2, paper 4. All four papers every week we are going to discuss. Okay, of course, I am not going to discuss about paper 1, paper 3 and paper 2 and paper 4. The experts, concerned experts will come and talk to you about paper 1 and paper 2 and also what? Paper 4. The experts will come and talk to you. So, sir, will only the lectures what you are attending in your classes here in our Thankyou or anywhere, wherever you are doing, okay. So, wherever we are attending the classes, is it going to help us out only attending the lectures? No, my dear. only help, it is lectures, if it is helping out na, who are attending the lectures, everyone will clear. Because we call some people as superstars. For example, let me take my example. Yes. For example, paper 3, all are confident in me. For example, around every year, thousands of students are attending my session. Is all thousands of students getting cleared? No. And account superstars, thousands of students are attending those superstars lecture. Is everyone is clearing those lectures? Everyone is clearing CA foundation? No. First of all, remember the stardom is nothing to do with the results. Okay, stardom is nothing to do with the results. One sec. அவங்ககிட்ட ஸ்ட்ரிக்டாக சொல்லிட்டு வாப்பா, இல்லாட்டி வெளில போக சொல்லு, வேலையை பண்ண வேணாம்னு சொல்லு. Yes, stardom is nothing to do with the results. Is that clear, my dear? Yeah. So only lectures will not give the results. Is that clear? Do you all agree with that? So what is next, sir? We also need to work. Okay, we also, I don't want to question any faculty's potential. Okay, every faculty's potential is good only, because that's what they have become faculties, right? So let us not question any faculty's potential. Let us question ourselves whether we are எது பண்றதால இப்ப என்கிட்ட பேசாதீங்க. கார்ல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு கார் சாவி கொடுத்துட்டு வந்தேன்ல. ஐபேட் கவர் இருக்கு, எடுத்து கொடுங்க. Sorry guys. Okay. So let us not question any faculty. First let us question ourselves. It is like, seeing ourselves in a mirror. First thing, are we attending lectures regularly? That is the very first thing. Are we attending lectures regularly? For example, 10 days of lecture, 5 days of lecture, you are continuously attending. One point of time you will get bored. So there will be a gap. There will be a gap. Then again what happens? It affects the next day lectures. And after that we take our own call that, no, I am not understanding anything. That is not the right way of approaching these kind of courses, CA courses and all. You need to sit for long hours. Okay, that is a curse. Please understand. Next, whether first we are attending the lectures or everyday lectures. Second very important point, are we preparing everything on day-to-day basis? That is the second important point. Third, are we writing the test properly? So that is the third important point. Test is very, very important. As I always used to tell you, even though you know only 10 marks or 5 marks, still you have to write it. Still you have to write it. That is what you need to do. Sir, I know only 10 marks, sir, out of 100 marks. What should I do, sir? Go and write for the 10 marks. This is not your final exam. You have to go and write so that you can test yourself, yes, whether I am getting 10 marks or not. Do you all agree with me? So otherwise what will happen, sir? I prepared for 10 marks, only you know. When it is getting tested, my dear, without testing, who will believe that you know 10 marks? Is that right? Who will believe you know about 10 marks? No, na. If you don't write, then what is the use? Everyone cannot score 100 out of 100. It's like, for example, yesterday we conducted accounts exam. Many people, sir, this topic I am not sure, so I don't know what is going to happen. I may get 20, 25 marks out of 50. Okay, are you all expecting 50 out of 50 in the examination? No, na. In the final exam, are you getting 100 out of 100? We hardly score 40, 45 most of the time. That means what? So your preparation is never going to get completed. Do you all agree with me? Yes? The preparation is never going to get completed. That is what we believe. But scoring 100 out of 100 in paper 1 is very simple. Many people are scoring. But because of the confidence level, that is going high. Okay, let it be. Let me come to my point, paper 3. So the 3 points in paper 3 is very important. Attending the lectures regularly. Second one is what? Revise on day-to-day basis. And third one is what? Test. Okay, these are the 3 things are going to help you out for sure. Now let me come to very important point. Sir, what are the topics to be focused to secure my 60 marks first? Sir, Sometimes what happens, sir, I am a non-mathematics background student. I am a non-mathematics background student. Or, sir, I am not that good in mathematics. I am not that good in mathematics. But at the same time, even if I score 40 marks now, sir, I am very, very happy about it, sir. I will become a chartered accountant. Most of the people are thinking like that as far as paper 3 is concerned. Most of the people, what they are thinking, sir, if I score 40 marks now, sir, I can become a chartered accountant, sir. That's what people are thinking. Okay, please understand, my dear. I am not here to tell you how to get 40 marks. I am here to tell you how to get 60 marks minimum. And that is for the students who feeling low about paper 3. That is, sir, I am not good in mathematics, or I am not a mathematics student, I am a non-mathematics student. For those people, this 60 marks, how to secure, that I am going to tell you. Okay, first point. Let us start how to secure 60 marks. But I want you to promise that you will follow this very strictly. Okay, you will follow this very strictly. That is the most important thing. Look at this. First, there are 3 papers, maths, there are 3 subjects, stats, logical reasoning, 20 marks, 40 marks, 40 marks. This is completely different from my earlier programs. Of course, you might have attended my earlier programs about the topics weightage and all I used to say. Okay, topic by weightage and all I used to say. But remember, this is completely what? Different from the earlier programs. Here I am not going to tell you what are the weightages of the topics. Here I am going to tell you the strategy about how to prepare and what to prepare precisely. If I take one topic, what and all can be prepared most precisely. So if I have to secure 60 marks, I am going to talk only about 60 marks. I don't want to talk like what, nothing else, like this, that. I don't want to talk so many stories here. Only 60 marks plus how to score for a student who is weak in mathematics. Is that clear? Yes. The people who are already good in mathematics, for you 90 plus, 95 plus, if you follow this, definitely you are going to get. Okay. Now look at this. As far as, first let me start with statistics. Whenever we preparation starts, whenever we prepare for after completing the entire syllabus and you are sitting for the preparation. And the preparation we should start from where, my dear? Statistics. First we need to start from statistics. Sir, why statistics is so important, sir? Because statistics is very important. The reason is we have got only basics. Basic statistics only we have. Like, it is like statistics from the beginning. Okay, from the scratch. Fundamental statistics we have in our syllabus. Sir, I have not done statistics before in my school level. Not needed. Still you can follow. Still you can follow. So what we need to do, my dear? Statistics we need to start. Okay. When you start with statistics, what and all to be done? So the challenging point let us address first. What are the challenging points? Probability, theoretical distribution. These are the 2 challenges many non-mathematics students face. Even some mathematics students also facing. Theoretical distribution and probability. But remember one thing, my dear, you will be shocked to know, theoretical distribution, there may be 6 to 7 marks expected. You can secure minimum 3 marks without solving any problem. Without solving any problem, without remembering any formula, you can secure how many marks minimum? 3 marks you can secure. But because of the problems what we are doing in the classroom, it is affecting our confidence level and we tend to forget all the details about theoretical distribution. Okay, 3 marks we can score without knowing the formulas, without doing the problems, only by the help of 1.5 hours introduction. With the help of 1.5 hours introduction and the theory part, we can get how much, my dear? 3 marks. So first of all, that 3 marks is secured. Please understand that. Sir, I don't know whether I have done this before or not. Then what to do, sir? Please wait for my lecture, my dear. My lecture is going to come. Of course, that may be uploaded on YouTube also. You just watch that 1.5 hours lectures. I can assure you that 3 marks minimum. Okay, that 1.5 hours lectures, you no need to write or no need to do anything. Okay. Next, after second challenge is probability. Okay, second challenge is probability. Sir, what if I leave probability? I don't want you to leave theoretical distribution for sure. At least that one, see, can't you afford 1.5 hours? Can't you afford 1.5 hours for one topic for 3 marks? Of course you can afford. And that I will record and I'll upload, I'm telling you. Okay, you just keep on watching. Once or twice you watch, that is more than enough. And you can easily secure how much? 3 marks. Next, probability. Of course, I can tell you, it is very easy to tell, you can easily score, man. But when the questions are coming, so we may get, like, deviated. So, sir, if I don't do probability, what happens, sir? For sometimes, let us say, let us not do probability. We'll talk about later. Okay, we'll talk about later. But probability is such a fantastic topic. Okay, and the easy scoring topic. Probability actually what? Scoring topic. Very simple and scoring topic. But somehow we are missing it. But don't worry, that can be addressed. That is not a big deal. Next. So these are the 2 points are challenging. Do you all agree with me, my dear? Probability and theoretical distribution. Some people will say, sir, correlation formulas are challenging for me, sir. Correlation formulas are challenging for me, sir. Regression formulas are challenging for me, sir. Then what should I do, sir? I will tell you, my dear. I'll tell you, in statistics, our book is beautifully designed. Our institute material. That is set A, set B, set C, and additional question bank. Beautifully designed. Now listen here. Set A, there are theory questions, and additional question bank, mostly theory questions. The people who cover these two, entire statistics, those people who cover these two, 10 to 12 marks you can easily score. 10 to, in each and every topic, if you cover only set A and additional question bank, each and every sum if you discuss, how much mark you can score? 10 to 12 marks. Sir, I don't have patience, sir. I don't have patience, sir. You do one thing. My theory lectures of every topic, statistics topic. Okay, patiently you sit and watch. 1 hour, 1.5 hours, each topic is I am going to introduce. Okay, 1.5 hours, I may talk about that topic. You attend that. I can assure you, minimum 8 to 10 marks. Either one of the things you have to do. Either one of the things you have to do. Either you have to solve each and every question and ensure that 12 marks, 10 to 12 marks, or at least watch the lecture so that you can ensure 8 to 10 marks. That is, see, I'm not just telling you, no, this is not going to, that is, it will happen. Definitely it will happen. Just listen what I am saying in the classroom. Okay, that will help you out. Next one. As far as correlation is concerned, first let me talk about correlation. Your biggest challenge is what? Formula. Many people, I am talking on behalf of students who are from non-mathematics background. Students who are from non-mathematics background. Your biggest challenge is what? Formula. Sir, when which formula to be applied, I am not getting, sir. When we find the coefficient of correlation. So that is the problem many of the people are facing. So what I can tell you, if you don't remember the formula, still you are not going to lose 8 marks. For example, in correlation, formulas R is equal to, what is it, n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y divided by root of n into summation x square minus summation x whole square, root of n into summation y square minus summation y the whole square. These are the formulas. Sometimes we tend to forget the formula. Sometimes we tend to do some mistake in the formula. Sir, what if I leave this for examination? Is it going to harm me, sir? Of course, it may. 1 or 2 marks. And what is the weightage of this topic? 6 to 8 marks. So, because of the formulas, if the formulas are bothering you in correlation regression, okay, 2 marks, formula based question, you may expect how much marks? 2 marks. But remaining 4 to 6 marks based on concepts, based on theory part, based on conceptual thing. So because of formula, if you tend to forget, if you tend to leave the correlation, this set B and all, if you tend to leave, what happens? You are losing 6 to 8 marks. So what I am saying, you know, instead of leaving the other things, you leave the formula. You are getting confused with formula, leave the formula. How much you will be losing? 2 marks. Now theoretical distribution, how much gone? Around 4 marks. Gone. You are leaving. For example, if you want to leave, probability 5 marks. Now in correlation, how much marks? 2 marks I am telling you to leave. Is that right, my dear? See, sometimes this competitive exam and all, what should be done, my dear? You should know when to say no. And these are no's. These are no's. Now, so total in statistics, Out of 40 marks, how much marks you left? So far 11. Now I am not going to talk about central tendency dispersion, index number, statistical description of data. These three topics, of course, you will be able to manage. That is not a big deal. Okay, that is not a big deal. So rest of the topics you need to do it on your own. You need to do it on your own. No way. Okay. So this is what is all about statistics is. So, sir, if at all I have to give importance, then which topic I should give more importance, sir? Rank 1, statistical description of data. Your teachers might have taught you this. So what I am telling you is, sir, it is boring, sir. My teacher did not teach well, sir. Arey, please don't give damn reasons. What you need to do, you need to somehow watch that lecture again and again. At least something you will understand, and that understanding level will give you the marks. Of course, you are aware about it. In our class also, most of the questions you are only solving. Okay, once you remember, once you listen to our that introduction part, you will be easily able to solve all the theory questions. Is that right? So don't think about boring and all whenever you are attending other lectures here. So what you have to do, simply sit and watch, because you are matured enough now. Okay, now you are not in the position to say, sir, not understanding, okay, not able to follow, sir, it is boring. You are not in that position. Please understand, you are not school children or you are not any degree students. You are professional students. Professional students means what? Whether we are getting our knowledge or not. That's what you need to check. Sir, it is boring, sir. Arey, who the hell, man? Why boring and all we should talk about? Okay. It's not about boring. It's a lecture. Okay. So we need to listen and we need to answer it. So be sincere. Okay. Second important topic, central tendency and dispersion. Now, in the central tendency and the dispersion also, work on mean and the standard deviation. Only these two. Work on mean and the standard deviation. Say this particular topic gives you 8 to 10 marks. This particular topic gives you how much mark, my dear? 8 to 10 marks. In that 8 to 10 marks, from mean and standard deviation alone, we expect 5 to 7 marks. From mean and standard deviation alone, we expect 5 to 7 marks. Mean and standard deviation. Okay, mean and standard deviation. Arithmetic mean and standard deviation. And arithmetic mean concept and standard deviation concept. For example, which is the best average among all the averages? Arithmetic mean. Now, when you will say the average is a best average, it should be based on all observation. It should be rigidly defined. So these are few points. Arey, this is what you have to remember, man. Nothing else. And these are going to give you 1 marks. And sum of deviation about arithmetic mean is what? 0. So now today I am telling you 3-4 MCQs. Out of 3-4 MCQs, one definite MCQ is going to come in the exam. When the problem is based on speed, distance and the time, which average you will be finding? Harmonic mean. Is that right? When it is based on speed, distance and time, what you are going to find out? Harmonic mean. So this is what we need to remember. Out of 4 dispersion, which is the best dispersion among all the 4 dispersions? Standard deviation. What is it, my dear? Standard deviation. Of course, it is standard deviation. So these are the things we have to follow, my dear. What we are doing in the classroom or outside when we practice, what we are doing, most of the time you people are practicing the numerical sums. Practicing the numerical sums, which is wrong. Which is wrong way of approach. Sir, we draw the big table and we are ready to solve by using calculator. Sir, what a fantastic method, sir. Arey, please don't do that, man. Don't do that. That is the biggest mistake what we are committing. Okay. There are most of the questions by reading you can get the answer. Most of the questions by reading you can get the answer. But we are interested in what? Drawing the table. Sir, standard deviation, root of summation x square by n minus summation x whole square. So it is given now, sir, I will find summation x square, I will find n, I will find summation x, I will find everything, sir, I will do it, sir. Arey, what is the point in doing it, my dear? On the contrary, you have to remember these things. Now the way you are remembering. Most of the people doesn't remember these things. Please understand. And this is what is going to help you out scoring good marks in examination. Not the numerical problems. And do you remember in our class we were keep on using shift of origin and change of scale. So many examples we did. Shift of origin. Very simple logic. You might be wondering, sir, instead of putting our energy into this, why don't we draw the table and do the problem, sir? Okay, that's what you may be wondering. But please do all the past year questions. Not even a single sum asked from that type. Is that right? So please remember the way what we are doing and have faith in the faculties, whatever they teach, please go ahead with that. That is the biggest thing what you need to follow. Any faculty, who are faculty, anybody's lecture you are attending, please have faith in them. That is what the second part what you need to do. Okay. Now, central tendency and dispersion, which part you are going to focus a lot, my dear? Mean and standard deviation. Now, one more concept I tell you, shift of origin and change of scale. When a linear equation is given, x bar is given, to find y bar, what you will do? You will substitute x and you will get the value of y. That's it. It's a linear equation, ordinary substitution method, you will get it. When it comes to standard deviation, what is it? Keep x on one side, y on other side, ignore signs and substitute the values. Why? Shift of origin for central tendency, mean, median and mode. What is it? It is affected by shift of origin. It is not affected by shift of origin, or it is affected by shift of origin. It is affected by shift of origin. It is affected by, whereas dispersion not affected by shift of origin. It is only affected by positive magnitude of change of scale. So as I told you, that is shift of origin concept is there in central tendency dispersion. It is there in correlation. It is there in regression. To the extent it is there in probability. Again, variance concept only is there. Fine. If you remember this shift of origin, change of scale concept alone, you may get 2 marks. Is that right, my dear? You may get 2 marks. Only shift of origin, change of scale concept. In all the topics you prepare, central tendency dispersion, correlation, regression, and also from probability. Probability, variance only, random experiments, variance only. So only this part you prepare and go. How much you can score? Minimum 2 to 3 marks. See, this is the way we need to select the marks. It is not about, randomly you are going and solving the problems. That is no use. No use. Pick up the concepts. For example, correlation. Come here. Correlation. First let me talk about correlation. And after that I will come to regression. In correlation, we have got rank correlation. We have got Carl Pearson's coefficient correlation. We have got concurrent deviation method, scatter diagram, and a few theory questions. This is the way we need to divide first. Theory questions, like coefficient of determination, non-determination, linear equation y equal to a plus bx, when r is equal to when b is more than 0, r is equal to minus 1 when b is less than 0, what is positive correlation, what is negative correlation, everything we might have discussed. Am I right, my dear? Everything we might have discussed. So this is the way. 5 parts let us divide. First part is what? Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Second part, Spearman's rank correlation. Third, concurrent deviation. Fourth, scatter diagram. Fifth, theory part. Correlation is over. Correlation is over. In that most difficult part, what you are going to feel? Carl Pearson's coefficient, because we are unable to remember the formulas. I told you that is hardly 1 or 2 marks going to come. Rest everything is going to give you the more marks. Now look at this. Let me come to rank correlation. In our textbook, based on rank correlation, we have got only 4 numerical sums. Please understand, my dear. So far, whatever questions are coming from rank correlation, only coming from those 4 questions. Please prepare those 4 questions. Okay, prepare those 4 questions. It is there in set B. Set B, not even 4, 3 questions. Okay, not even 4, 3 questions. Only those 3 questions you prepare and go. So far, whatever questions asked from rank correlation, only from those 3 it is coming again and again. Okay, next, concurrent deviation. In set B again, there are 2-3 problems from concurrent deviation method, and questions are keep on coming from concurrent deviation only. So please, total, that is another 3 questions. Total how many questions so far? 6. If you prepare these 6 questions and go, see 1 mark guarantee. Only 6 questions you prepare and go. Only these 6 questions prepare and go. 1 mark guarantee. Okay. Next. If you want to mark it, take your book and mark it, my dear. It is there in set B. It is there in set B. You just mark those rank correlation problems and regression, this one, what is it? Concurrent deviation method. Next, scatter diagram. What is it? Scatter diagram. As far as scatter diagram is concerned, there are few standard questions available. What are the few standard questions? Points are plotted from left bottom to right top. Points are plotted from left top to right bottom. Okay. And points are evenly scattered. So what exactly it is? perfect positive correlation or positive correlation, negative correlation or perfect negative correlation and no correlation. Based on that, hardly 5-6 questions are there in scatter diagram, and definitely if at all any theory questions to be asked, from there only it is going to be asked. Is that right, my dear? So this is the way first we need to split correlation. Okay, this is the way we need to split correlation. See that 6 questions what I marked, rank correlation, concurrent deviation. If at all questions come from rank correlation, concurrent deviation, only out of those 6 one will come. Out of those 6 one will come. No other question is possible. If our luck goes well, from rank correlation one question may come, from concurrent deviation one question will come. So out of 6 questions, how many marks you can score? 2 marks. Okay, this is what we need to do in correlation. Now, as far as regression is concerned, again the questions are fixed. Okay, again the questions are fixed. Regression also. Mostly 95% of the cases from regression, they are asking numerical sums. Theoretical questions are very less they are asking, but mostly what? Numerical sums. What they ask, my dear? Numerical sums. Wait, I will show you the problems. Okay, which are the problems to be practiced? Now, wait. Look at this, my dear. From 18 to 24, total 7 questions. Okay, in these 7 questions, 3 types covered. How many types covered? 3 types covered. What I am telling you is, keep on doing 7 sums. And try to understand the types. Keep on doing 7 sums and try to understand the types. Problem is solved. How much mark you know? You will be shocked with these 7 questions. Can you please guess how much mark with these 6-7 questions you can get? 3 marks. Can you believe that? 3 marks you can get with these 7 questions. You are not supposed to do so many things. To score 3 marks, how many questions to be solved? These 7 questions. See, these 7 questions means don't expect the same 7 is going to come. Please understand. The numbers can be changed. I am talking about the types. So 3 types are covered in these 7 questions. Only you keep on prepare these 7 questions. Understand the concept of it 7 questions. I am not asking you to solve 700 questions. I am asking you to solve 7 questions to score 3 marks. Is it not worth enough, my dear? Is it not worth enough? You tell me. 7 questions, 3 marks. 6 questions, 2 marks. Arey, what is needed? Sir, how can you be sure, sir? I will show you. You please take your past year questions from scanner and all. Students remember past year questions. You check those things. If I am wrong, then you please let me know, my dear. This is the way questions are happening. But at the same time, we cannot be sure about what we are saying because it is institute. And anytime the pattern, that is anytime the question can be, like, patterns can be changed. Okay, because after coming in the question only we come to know whether it is there in the syllabus or not. That is what institute is doing. So I cannot give you 100% assurance, but I can give you 95 to 97% assurance. That confidence is more than enough. Am I right, my dear? That confidence is more than enough. 95 to 97%. But if at all, sir, if it is not happening, then what to do, sir? Instead of coming for 3 marks, 2 marks it will come. That's it. Now I am giving you confidence for how much mark? 3 marks. If it is not happening, how much mark? Of course. Not bad, na? Sir, nothing is going to come. Arey, that is not possible, my dear. Arey, what can come from regression? Only this concept is available as far as our syllabus is concerned. From there only the questions can be asked. From there only the question can be asked. Do you all agree with me or not, my dear? So that's it. Is that right? So regression, these are the questions you are going to keep on practicing. People who have not practiced this before, please ask your faculty to do these sums or ask the concept behind these sums. I am always telling you one thing, my dear, don't learn the problems. Instead of learning the problems, go here with the concepts. Once you understand the concept, even the numbers getting changed, still you will be able to do it. Okay. So concepts are very simple as far as regression is concerned. Concepts are very, very simple as far as regression is concerned. Some people make it difficult. So please come out of that, think about it. Okay, I may upload regression part also on my YouTube channel. So see what you have to do. If any new students are watching my session now, just keep on watching our channel. So some recordings and all I'll keep on uploading. Definitely it is going to helpful to you. Okay, next this regression is over. What is it, my dear? Regression is over. As far as index number is concerned, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say about index number. The most simplest topic and the most confident topic. That is, sir, if 6 to 7 marks comes now, sir, I can easily score at least 5 marks, sir. That is what index number is. Now look at this, my dear. Out of 40 marks in statistics, I told you, if at all you want to leave, how much you can leave? 11 to 12 marks you can leave. 11 to 12 marks you can leave, not more than that. See, there is nothing to leave, my dear. That's what I am telling you. If at all you want to leave, na, the entire theoretical distribution probability you are leaving. Still how much? 12 marks. Still how much you are leaving? 12 marks. Remaining how much is there? 28. Don't think that this 28 I cannot practice. But I am telling you, if you follow my idea and guidance, I can make sure that this 28 plus 7 marks from theoretical distribution of probability. Only you have to do what I am saying. Only you have to do what I am saying. I can assure you plus 7 in probability and theoretical distribution. Okay, in probability and theoretical distribution. Only what we need to do, you need to just follow what I am saying. For example, every time I conduct that 7 days crash program. Okay, every time I conduct that 7 days fast track program. And this time also I am going to conduct a fast track program. 3 days program for statistics actually, 3 days for maths and 1 day for logical reasoning. These 3 days, whoever is going to attend without any preparation or some with basics knowledge, and you have not started your preparation only, but the people who are coming for these 3 days statistics, I can give you assurance of minimum 18 to 20 marks out of 40. Okay, in that 3 days, I will cover 18 to 20 marks. I will cover 18 to 20 marks, and I can give you this guarantee, my dear, the minimum 18 to 20 you can score. Okay, minimum 18 to 20 you can score within 3 days. Within 3 days, sir, I am not practiced, but don't wait for that fast track batch and all, my dear. Please start prepare, because it is very simple to score 60. But in that fast track program, of course, I may give you that minimum guarantee I can give. Okay, but with the preparation, if you come and attend, we can reach to the sky, my dear. With preparation, if you attend that 7 days program, 80, 90 marks you can easily score. But without preparation, if you come, from statistics alone, I can give you the guarantee of what? 18 marks. From mathematics, I can give you around 10 marks, and logical reasoning 15 marks. So 45, I think you can easily score 45, 50 marks you can easily score. Okay, but with preparation, if you come, I can give you the assurance for what? 80 marks. So this 28 marks you got. Next one, logical reasoning. I am not going to talk much about logical reasoning, because most of the time what happens, logical reasoning consuming lot of time. Logical reasoning consuming lot of time. It consumes lot of time. So you need to be very careful while doing logical reasoning. My sincere advice to the students, as far as logical reasoning is concerned, don't do it at the beginning. For example, blood relation problems. Let me talk about each and every topic now. Blood relation problems. In blood relation problems, there are 3 types. One is puzzle solve type, the other one is coded puzzle type, and the third one is what? Conversation type. Out of these 3 types, which is the most important type is conversation type. Okay, conversation type. Now in conversation type, our trick, my is our trick. Am I right, my dear? My is our trick. It's what? My trick. Okay, my is our trick. From my, we divide, and accordingly we draw the table. Without reading again and again the question, we can do it. Only what we need to identify, where is my, and from there I need to split and get the answer. So that trick. So the most difficult type in blood relation is what, actually speaking? Conversation type. The most simplest type is puzzle solving. Puzzle solving is most simplest, and most difficult is conversation. But out of this, which one is more important? Conversation. Without the puzzle solving also, you can see the question paper. all 5 questions can be conversation type alone. Okay, but conversation type definitely will come. So please, when you are doing blood relation problems, do not ignore conversation type. While doing conversation type, the best thing what we need to do is, you are not supposed to put yourself into that situation. You are not supposed to put yourself into the situation. Like, you know, for example, Vinod is talking about Vishal. Don't assume that you are a Vinod or you are Vishal. So that is the biggest mistake what people are committing. Logical reasoning, you are not supposed to put yourself into the situation. You have to just stay away from the situation. Approach mathematically, approach technically, you can get it. Okay, this is logical reasoning rule. Blood relation, of course you need to do that. Next, what is blood relation? After blood relation, what is next? We have got seating arrangement. When it comes to seating arrangement, we have got linear arrangement, circular arrangement and polygonal arrangement. Please remember, my dear, of course seating arrangement is like, you know, you will get addicted. We will not come to know, that is how much time we are spending for that is linear arrangement, you will not come to know only. So my advice is 4, 5, 6. That is 4 people arrangement, 5 people arrangement, 6 people arrangement comes, immediately you do it. More than 6 people comes, don't attend at the beginning. If time permits, we will do it at the last. But now, in the beginning, you are not supposed to do it. In the beginning, you are not supposed to do it. But 4, 5, 6, with the flow of the question, you can do it. Okay, the flow of the questions, you can do it. So now, this is the best tool what you need to do. 8 people arrangement and all comes now. Sir, I am very good in linear arrangement, sir. I am very good in seating arrangement, sir. Definitely, I will do that 8 people arrangement, sir. Please, my dear, don't never ever do that. Don't never ever do that. It is the worst thing what you will do. The worst thing what you will do. So, be careful while doing linear arrangement sums. Okay, fine. So, I think another 4, 5 marks. Minimum 3 you can score, my dear. That is not a big deal. And after that, what? Direction problems, the most important type, most important topic in logical reasoning. I am expecting more number of questions. Most weightage chapter in logical reasoning is what? Direction test. So direction test, please you keep on doing. The simple rule you follow, always draw the directions. Don't close your eyes and think that I am going north, taking right, taking left. You will never get the answer. You will never get the answer. Don't close your eyes and do the problems. Always draw the directions and do it. That's what I said, approach technically, mathematically. Okay. Last but not least, number series and coding, decoding. Of course, another important topic. There is nothing much to talk about it. Okay, each what 2 marks, 3 marks can come. So of course, and you can easily do it. But here, out of this, which one is the most challenging part in number series? There will be increasing series, decreasing series, fluctuating series, odd man out, etc., etc. Finding missing terms. Last number you have to find out, sometimes middle number you have to find out, sometimes odd man out you have to find out. Which is the most complicated thing here? Odd man out. You need to be careful when you do odd man out. Odd man out is what, you know, such a fantastic thing, but at the same time, you don't know where you are doing. That is, there is a high chance of committing mistake in odd man out. So, very carefully you have to approach odd man out. Very carefully you have to approach odd man out. Sometimes even you have got doubt, you are not supposed to attend that. Even a small doubt you have got. If you are confident, if your confidence level is less than 90%, you are not supposed to attend only. Sir, I am losing 1 mark, sir. See, if you attend, you will lose 1.25 marks. Is that right? You attend means what? 1.25 marks, and the time you invested for that particular sum also wasted. See, what we people are thinking, sir, if I attend 1.25, I am going to lose. If I attend 1.25, I am going to lose. Okay, if I attend and wrong, 1.25, I am going to lose. If I don't attend, 1 mark only I am going to lose. It is hardly 0.25, na sir. Let me take the risk, that's what we think. But remember, my dear, you are not forgetting, you are always forgetting one thing. You are not only losing that 0.25 extra, you are losing time which you invested for that wrong problem. Is that right? Actually, that is what decides your results. You are investing time for the wrong problems. We know this question is doubtful. If I try, I will come. Sometimes there is a chance of doing mistake. Still we are trying. That means what? We are, if it is wrong, right, okay, fine, we are happy. But if it goes wrong, whatever time invested, that is wrong. 0.25 gone. Why to take that? See, most of the people, people are saying, you people are saying, sir, because of negative marks I lost, negative marks I lost. Please don't say this word again. You have not lost your marks because of negative marks. You lost your marks because of the time which you invested for the problems which are committed wrong. Is that clear, my dear? You have committed wrongness. So what I am telling you is, first you ensure the right, that is your questions answers are right. Those problems you first you do it and invest your time for the correct problems. Okay, don't invest time. For example, even though you have doubt, okay, there is a chance of committing mistake, odd man out and all, if you say, definitely there is a chance of committing mistake. I can tell you, directions problems, mostly direction problem also, you have chance of committing mistake. So those type and all, you are not supposed to invest more time. Is that right? More those type of and all, what you are not supposed to invest more time. In spite of these things, still you can score 15 marks. How much you can score, my dear? 15 marks. Okay, how much you can score? 15 marks. So total how much I said? 28 plus 15, how much, my dear? 43. Okay, what is it? 43. Only what you did? Only 4 topics in statistics. What are the 4 topics in statistics? Statistical description of data, central tendency dispersion, correlation regression, index number. As far as statistical description of data and index number, in both the topics, I have not talked anything because you have to do everything. Second, central tendency dispersion and correlation regression. I just spoke few particular problems. Is that right, my dear? Particular problems you prepare and go, and it is going to help you out. See, this much also if you don't do, it is not good. Nice, you have to do it, right? I am talking about 60 marks. I am not talking about 40 marks. Okay, sir, for me more 40 marks is more than enough, sir. Okay, so let me leave these topics also. Please don't do that, my dear. If there is a chance of getting 60 marks and still we have got 2 months. Statistics 4 topics we can easily prepare. Logical reasoning 4 topics we can easily prepare. Mathematics I am going to talk about only 3 topics. That can be easily prepared. In 3-4 months time, can't you prepare 4 plus 4, 8 plus 3, 11 topics? Can't you prepare 11 topics? We have got 17, 18 topics. I am telling you to prepare only 11 topics. In 4 months time, we can easily prepare. And in that also I told you, what I said, that is I am going to upload a few lectures. Watch those lectures. From that lecture alone, you can get from each topic 3 to 4 marks you can get. Only that particular 2 hours lecture. That 2 hours lecture will give you 2-3 marks. From statistics, 2 hours lecture will give you 2-3 marks. Sometimes that 2 hours lecture will give you what? More than 3-4 marks. Is that right? So I am telling you this much, but still, if you feel, no sir, I am going to leave some more topics, the worst thing what you can do. See, I can tell you, my dear, scoring 60 plus in paper 3 is very simple. And a lot of hard work not needed. Okay, first of all, come out of fear. Come out of fear. That is what first thing you need to do. If you want to come out of fear, you need to keep on solving the problems. You need to keep on writing the test. That is the only thing will help you to come out of fear. Is that right, my dear? Scoring and all, please don't talk about scoring. Sir, if I write the test, no, sir, I will not get good marks, then why should I write? The worst thing what you are doing, the biggest mistake what you are committing is this only. Okay, next one. This is done. Mathematics. Let me come to mathematics, my dear. Let me come to mathematics. I am going to give you only 3 topics. How many topics? 3 topics. And those 3 topics is going to give you remaining 70 marks. Those 3 topics going to give you remaining 17 marks. Okay. The first one. What is it? Time value of money. What is it, my dear? Time value of money. See, in time value of money, this one particular topic may give you 12 to 14 marks. Last attempt, December attempt, only 6 questions came. But May attempt, again they asked 12, 13 questions. Last June attempt, 14 questions came. So one topic, time value of money. Actually in CA, entire CA career, this time value of money topic will give you more than 50-60 marks, because this you are going to learn in intermediate. This you are going to learn in final level. In FM and Statistical Financial Management, SFM. In both the places you are going to learn this topic. Such an important topic it is. And everywhere weightage is more for this time value of money. Is that right? So, if you are planning to leave this topic, or if you are planning, like, sir, let me not, just from the above, okay, only we will see the concept and go. I am not going to do much practice. Then you are wrong, my dear. Okay, see, time value of money. See, I have not yet started my practice style to you people, because you people are focusing into other topics, other subjects. So I don't want to come and in between to disturb you people, because you have to focus accounts, because I have to do only one subject. You have to do 4 papers. Okay, 8 different subjects you have to prepare. Okay, for me it's only one, but for you, you have got 8. So definitely I should give the space. But before I start my work, you please, before that you need to complete all your works, accounts, law, everything you need to complete. Because time value of money, I am going to give you few problems which is not going to be available in any book, but it is highly expected in the examination. What happens? 13-14 marks coming from this topic still, and everyone aware about it and everyone preparing, but still we are struggling in time value of money in the examination. Why? Because we only prepare from our textbook, and from textbook, out of 14 questions, even 1 question come from textbook, that is big deal. From where they are asking, you don't know, but I may know. Am I right, my dear? So you please wait for me to do that time value of money, some challenging questions, then you will feel highly comfortable. Is that right? But somehow you need to ensure how much mark? 14 marks. Okay, from time value of money. Let me take 12 marks only. Let it be. And time you need to allot to ensure that 12 marks. To ensure that 12 marks. See, in 10 minutes, 12 marks. Is it a small deal, my dear? It's a big deal. In 10 minutes, 12 marks. Why, sir? But questions are not going to be continuously time value of money, na, sir. In between it will be there. I am not talking about that. Actually, what I am telling you, wherever the time value of money questions are there, on an average, you should solve it in 40 to 50 seconds. Wherever it is there, 40 to 50 seconds, you need to complete. But don't do one more thing. Like, people will check where out of 100 question, where is time value of money question, we will search. And it is waste of time again. You should go with the flow. From first question onwards, you need to start. Sometimes what happens, first 10 questions, you may not know the answer. Don't worry, remaining 19 questions we have got, 90 questions we have got. So you don't worry about even first 10 questions. But, and one more thing, always it happens. After completing the remaining 90 questions, if you read the first 10 questions, you will get the answer. So this is what happens. It's a psychological game, my dear. It's a psychological game. But once you feel, okay, first 10 question is gone, that means I'm going to fail in this examination. That means you already failed in the examination. You don't write only exam. You come out of the hall. After seeing first 10, 15 questions, if you feel, for example, 20 questions you are reading, first 20 questions you did in first half an hour. Okay, in first half an hour, how much questions you did? 20 questions you did. But you know surely only 5 correct. Only 5 questions you could attempt, and that 5 is correct. So half an hour I spent for 5 marks. Or what is going to happen? What is going to happen? No need to be in stress, my dear, because remaining 80 questions are there. Okay, remaining 80 questions are there. Most of the time what happens, one word questions are expected in the middle. So obviously whatever time you consumed earlier, that can be, what we can do, that can be covered in the coming questions. But remember, and you only did the mistake for 20 marks 30 minutes. Why? You wanted to solve each and every question. You never said no to the question. You please say no to the question. Even though it is a little difficult, no to the question. Okay, what if I try and get the answer? Don't do that. What if I try get the answer? If you try, definitely you may get the answer. But by the time, what you lost? Time. That is the most important thing. Okay, time is precious. Don't never ever think that I am bad in mathematics. You are very, very good in mathematics. You are brilliant. I can tell you that you are more intelligent than me. I was not like you when you are, that is at your stage, when I was in your stage. I was not like you people. But as compared to me, you people are very much brilliant. But where you are lagging? Time management and fear. Okay, these are the 2 things where you need to work out, my dear. We need to work it. Next, finally, time value of money. Next topic, what you have to do, you know. Sequence and series. You will be shocked. I know many of you might have shocked about if I write set relation function. You may be expecting equation or something else. But what I was writing, set relation function. Most of the people are what, you know, planning to leave this set relation function. But remember, my dear, of course, my students are not going to do that, because you only solved each and every question from set relation functions. How simple topic it is. Okay, 4 marks questions are going to come from this topic. You can easily ensure that 4 marks, and you can easily ensure sequence and series. Okay, now I can understand. Sir, I know equation very well, sir. When you prepare equation, which equation you have to prepare? Quadratic equation. Guys, those who are watching my lecture for the first time, there is a quadratic equation lecture. It is available. Please watch it. That lecture is more than enough. 2 hour session will I took. That 2 hour session is more than enough. Okay, 2 hour session is more than enough. Equation. Sir, linear inequalities you forget, sir. Sir, you forgot that ratio, proportion, logarithm, sir. Indices I am not going to say. Most of the people, what you know, indices, they are leaving it in option only, or mostly they are not getting answer. So these topics and all you left, sir. I know those topics, sir. That means bonus for you. If you know those topics, then it is what? Bonus. 60 you can guarantee you can get if you do this. Sir, I know ratio, proportion, indices, log. Wow, bonus mark 3 marks. Sir, I know quadratic equation. Bonus 2 marks. Sir, I know linear inequalities. Bonus 1 mark. Sir, I know permutation combination. Our students will say permutation combination. Yes, sir, I know permutation combination. Bonus 3 marks. Array, you please keep on adding those things, na? I am telling you, with this you can get it. Then whatever topics you know, sir, these are the topics I am very good, sir. Please, they are your bonus marks. They are your bonus marks. Some people will say, sir, I am very, very good in calculus, sir. Wow, plus another 3 bonus. Is that right? So in that way, at least 15 marks bonus marks. So I ensured you 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 15, how much it is? 75 marks. Please remember. See, most of you are planning to score 40 in mathematics. But what I am telling you is, scoring 60, 70 in paper 3 is very, very, very simple as compared to you fail in paper 3. Can you believe that? It's very simple to score 70 marks in paper 3. But it's very difficult to fail in paper 3. Sir, ulta you are saying, sir. It is very simple to fail in paper 3. No, it is very, very difficult to fail in paper 3. In spite of that, after putting lot of effort, hard work, and you are failing in paper 3 means what? That's a nonsense, na? If you are putting hard work, there is a chance of scoring 60, 70 marks. So you are not, that shaping is not there. Focus is not there. See, entire CA syllabus, if you ask me, if you have strategy, if you go with the right path, and if the strategies are everything in place, I can tell you, my dear, each and every subject can be done beautifully. So for that, what we need to do, paper 1, your accounts faculty, some of the other way you have to sit with him. Okay, sir, can you please brief me about there is no blueprint, but brief me how to approach paper 1, how to approach paper 2. If you know this, this will help you to score very good marks in the examination. Do you all agree with me, my dear? Now, in this paper 3, these are the parts you need to do so that you can score very, very, very good marks in the examination. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. Now, listen here, for the people who are watching in YouTube, okay, people who are watching in YouTube, for you people, next week I am doing time value of money on YouTube. Okay, live streaming, time value of money. So those who are interested, you can come and attend the program. Same way, in paper 1 partnership accounts, we are going to do live streaming. So whatever, there is some important scoring topics and all will be done. So please keep on following us, and whatever anything else you have got, you can ask me. Guys, do you have any doubt? You can type the message, my dear. From my side, this is what I wanted to convey. Anything you would like to ask, you can ask me now. Yes, anything else you would like to ask? Okay. Yes, I think guys who are attending offline, do you have any query? No, fine, thank you. So let us wind up our YouTube streaming. So thank you those who are attending on Zoom online, please stay back. So bye everyone. Hope you enjoyed this program. This program will be there on YouTube. So whenever you want to see that, you can watch what is needed. And the shortcut lectures, that is strict lectures, will be conducted. So there are so many upcoming programs are there in this channel. Get ready for it, my dear. Thank you so much. Bye everyone.